Hi everyone, today our topic is data type. Welcome to BCV2 channel, Learn Coding with BCV2. We are going to uh, do for a program like BCV2. We have an overview like we are going to know about what is data types in Java, uses of data types, primitive and non-primitive data types, coding exercises, default values. For every data types there is a default values of each data types, and outro. In outro we are going to give an explanation what we learned and what the interview questions are. As so we are going to what is data type. Data type specifies the different sizes and values that can be stored in a variables. There are two types of data types: primitive and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types can store only one value in it. In non-primitive data types we can store a multiple values. What size we are given, like that we are gonna use multiple values in it. For primitive data types we have examples of boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. In non-primitive data types we have classes, interface, arrays. In many people listens about arrays in many places in interviews and all. Arrays we can store a particular size of data, like if you are storing integers we can store around, if you given size of arrays is 100, you can store 100 integers in a one variable. Next we are gonna check about, this is the flow of data types. See, data types are divided into two types: primitive and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types and non-primitive data types. See, we are having boolean. Boolean stores what types of values are. There stores only two values, like true or false. Next we have numbers. As of now we all know about numbers. If you have the pointers, paisas, everything we're going in our life with numbers only. We have a character and integer. For number, for character, like character means no special symbols, uh, a to z in capitals and smalls, those are known as char. And integers, in integral we have integer. In integer there's a byte, short, int, long. It also stores the numbers, but it stores up specify, like minus 128 to plus 127. It stores in between means short, like that we can store like int. We are going to explain in next video, next slide about what is byte, short, int, and long. And floating points, let's take in our bank balance also we are able to see 1.5 pies we have credited, and you have the income of 3500.50 pies. So we are using float and double. If it is a small value we'll use a float, and it's a large value we'll go for a double. In a variables we can store a boolean data types. Let's take we will take a string. In a string we are gonna store our name or our place, our date of birth and everything. For that there is a default value as null. Like that boolean there is a default value as false. If we are not given a value as a true, then it's gonna be false. And cat there is a space, but it shows like slash u triple 0 and 0. And byte it's 0. All integers are will be zeros. For long we are, the default value is L, and float 0.0f and double 0.0d. For giving data also we have to give 0.0f for float. For long double we no need to give about f d l, like that. For float we need to give f. Let's say default size, and boolean is size of as a boolean we have size of 1 byte, and char we have 2 bytes, and byte is a 1 byte, and short 2 bytes. and int 4 bytes, and long it stores some more data, so it will be 8 bytes, and float it stores a less points, so it shows a 4 bytes, and double we are using 8 bytes. Next we have, see, in primitive data types we have boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. For boolean, as I told before, we need to give only two values, true or false. If we are given any different value to it, it will be bounce out. If you given any different value to it, it will not work for that. For byte, we need to give minus 128 number to plus 127. Includes plus 127, includes minus 128. And short, we need to give an minus 32,768 to 32,767. If we are given a different value for that, it will bounce out. And next we have int. For int 2 to the power of 31, 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. In the plus, 31 minus 1, in a minus, there is a 2 to the power of 31. There is a long. For long we are storing numbers, mobile numbers. We can take example for that. There is not that much long number. We are not, number is to have that much money in our bank accounts. And float data types. Float types, we need to give a 32-bit and double 64-bit, and character we need to give A to Z in a small, in caps, in any special symbols also we can take for a character. Okay, now we'll check in program how data types are works, how we will use a default value for data types, and if we given a data types, if there is a no short, for that short, if we given a minus 129, what is the output for that, how it could be give error to it, and how the default value will be execute. Let's check here. We are using Eclipse for this. If you are not watched the video before, I have given an explanation how to download Eclipse, how to download JDK, and how to create a new project in Eclipse. Here I am taking a new package for this as data types. Okay. See, we are no need to give this time. Okay, data types. Here I am creating a class, new class, integer data types. There's a shortcut for to we don't need to give public static void main. Every time we can give directly main, and control space, it will automatically gives the value to it. Let's think. Before going to this, we don't know about variables. Next, in the further videos, we'll explain about variables also. As of now, just know about, we are taking an integer int value, and we are giving a name as integer is equals to 4000. Let's take. Now we are going to print it. Sys out. Let's print integer. See how it will be work for this. It will print 4000. Let's check. There is a default value for this. No, there is a default value for integer. Integer default value is 0. Let's take. We are using the integer in a class. For this we are using like we are creating an object for this class. B dot integer. Let's see how it will be print an output for this. See, sorry, we are not given b dot here. Let's check how this output. See, we are getting 4000. Let's do, we are removing the value of there's a value of 4000. No, we are removing the value. Let's check what is the default value. If you are not given any value in it, it will shows you 0 for integer. Let's check for short. Short also it will show you the 0 default value. For long, let's check about for long also. It give a default value as 0, and we have byte. Let's check byte also. Let's check byte also. Byte. It also gives the value as 0. Now we are doing for boolean. For boolean, we are taking a value of boolean. Control Z. Okay. Boolean. We are giving a boolean name as bo. Let's check what is the output for this. As we know, false. The default value as boolean is false. Next we have char. Let's check what is the default value as char. I think nothing will be giving an output, but it's showing is like, see the blank box there, it's showing. Let's give any value to it. For creating a char, we need to give a comma. For this, I'm giving t. Let's check what is the output. As we know, output is t. Here we have done with this, and we are checking what is the value, from and to values, and how it will be showing an output. Let's check boolean. We are giving an integer for this boolean. It's a compile time error, so it shows directly. See, we have char, then we'll give number. It will show in compile time only. These are the compile time errors. Whatever we are giving in it, it shows it's not a boolean. It's not a character. In a character, we are using only single special values and characters only. Don't go for the numbers like it's only showing. Change type to int. See, here it's showing like that. Or cast it to character. Like the value. Let's check. Let's do. We have a 75. See, 75 for the 75. What is a number? And we all know about ASCII value. ASCII value, we are having from 65 to 96. Let's check what is the 75 ASCII value. N. The value of 78 is N. Let's give 69. 69 value is E. Let's give 98. What is the value of it? Let's check. There is a B. For every value there is a it will the ASCII value converting into character in default, and it's showing the value of character only in this. Let's check. We are giving a big number. See, it's showing. Please cast it to character, or see what. Let's check what will be cast. It will be character. See, there is a different symbol here. We don't know about the symbol. For every character there is a default symbol. Let's check. Let's do. They're asking change type to int or cast. Let's do for integer also. Here we are giving int. BO only we are giving. For this, I am giving a char value. See, it's showing the value like. It will print the ASCII value of D. See, 100. The ASCII value of D is 100. It defaultly change it to integer, then it will print into ASCII value of D. Let's do. For integer, we have a value like, see, for integer we need to give -2147482 till 2147483 like that. That will give big number for this, and what will be the output for this? Let's give it. See, it's showing the literal 2 3 that number of type int is out of range. The it showing the compile time error only. The integer value is not this. Don't give like this and go out for this, and let's check. We are removing this thing. Oh, see, there is no error for this. If we are giving any big number, it will compile time error for this. Next we'll check about byte. Let's check about byte. See, it's also showing for integer this range is good. For byte we are not able to do the byte. It's an out of range. If you want, you can convert into a byte. If we convert into a byte, it will give a number of 2 3 and in a byte values. See, 21. The byte value of 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This big number it converting into byte, and it giving the value as byte value. Otherwise it's showing that please change the that variable into integer. Otherwise it will give a compile time error. Like that we will go for long. There is a limit. Let's check about it. We'll give a big number. See, for long also it's showing. For that we need to give L. It's showing that the error. The long type is not this one. Please give it. We need to, for every there is a big number, we need to give L on it. See, for this also there is a range, no? See, for this much the long will accepting. We are giving some number for this, so it's showing error. The long of type is out of range. The long type is also out of range. Okay. Next we have double and float. For double and float, okay, let's check a float. For this we need to give in points. It also having a range, so don't go for long. Let's check what is the output. It don't gives an output like 23.07 F like that. It will give 234.07 only the output. Let's check for double. Okay, we'll check for long number for this also. There's a range, no? I don't know what this. It takes a big number also, as we know, like that. See, it's converting it into some big number of a code like E. It's showing into E, and 36 of last number. This much nobody were going to ask you in interview as a fresher and in every place. Just you know what we have to given for float, int values and double. Let's check for double also. For double we need to give. We no need to give any type of values to it, and it takes a big value also. Like, see, before it's taking only a 5 digits value. Now it's taking around 12 to 13 digits extra value after a point. It converts the value into double. If you are learn something in this video, if you are able to understand data types in this video, if you have any comments, any doubts, if you have any information to tell about me, and if I need to give a fast presentation, I need to give a slow presentation, if you are not accepting this kind of presentation, if you want to improve myself or everything, you can give a comment. Please comment if you are agree this video is good, and like the video and subscribe and share to your friends. It helps me a lot because I'm doing much hard work for this, and recording the video, editing the video is not a small thing. We need to work for hours for this. I'm not accepting anything, just I'm accepting subscribe, like and comment on this. If you like this video, please comment, it is good, please go on. If you are not like the video, don't worry about it, please comment, please improve yourself. We need to explain. If you want to know any other topics, please comment on the comment on the video, and I will help you on the topic, and I'll make a simple explanation for this, and I'll help you a lot. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. And nextly we are just going to check whatever we are learning. Data types, we are learn data types, introduction, and how. Let's think in some company interviews they'll ask like uses of data types. What is the use of data types, why need to make it this. For this, the simple answer, data types is used for in everywhere, whatever you are using in places, names, without using data. We are not even calling another people also. See, string is also non-primitive data types. If you want to call someone also, we need to use a data types. There is a roll numbers for every class. There is a roll numbers. We know we are not able to take everyone's name. Let's see, there is a two people having same name. We are not going to make that two people with the same name. If you call like Josh, there'll be two people on this. They both come to you. What you are calling me? If you are giving a number, so number is also an integer kind of data types. Let's check the percentages also. We are using our percentages for, let's say, very small percentage can also be make a huge impact on a real time. Let's say a competition on it, the peoples are doing very good work, and there are two peoples are doing in same minutes, like 30 minutes and for 30 minutes. They are going to check 30 minutes 40 seconds and 30 minutes 20 seconds. They'll take a person who done 30 minutes 20 seconds only. So data type is a very huge use of in our daily lives. So if you are going to any kind of interview, please do if you are don't know about this, please take a screenshot of this and learn, and think where it going to come, how it's gonna be. In non-primitive data types, I will take a new lecture on it, and I'll take a next upload of non-primitive data types, how it will work and all. Please take a screenshot if you are a fresher. In many companies they'll ask this one. And nextly, the default value also in many companies they'll ask. And next, if many people are using in companies also, they'll ask, okay, I'll give a short value as 30 minus 33,768, then how I'll be changing into a short. Then a simple answer, I'll going to cast a short, or otherwise I'll going into int. There is a two options to print the value without error. And next, please do subscribe, it helps me a lot, and like the video. Thank you.